So most guys think women go crazy around attractive men, flirting, blushing, doing whatever it takes to get their attention. But in reality, this is not the case. The real truth is, it's not what you'd expect. In fact, most women act in ways which are completely contradictory. Why do women who are actually into these attractive men do things like avoid eye contact, play it cold, or even seem annoyed at times? Stick around, because once you understand this, it'll actually change the way you read social dynamics with women forever. Now guys, you guys need to understand that women, they're really talkative around men that they see as friends. So around guys that like are just homies, or guys that they would never see a future with, like dating, even giving them a chance to like take them out or anything, women are gonna act really nice around these men because that's just how they normally are. Most women are not these diabolical, like really mean creatures that a lot of guys try to make them out to be. In fact, a lot of women can actually be really pleasant, really nice, just like kind and caring people. So they're gonna act like this way around basically everybody they don't deem as attractive. So around the average guy that doesn't have a chance with her, she's gonna be yucking it up with him, rah-rah, bantering back and forth because, you know, she's just naturally like that. But around guys that she actually wants, she can get really quiet, seem disinterested, or even get mean. Guys, I've seen this firsthand. Women who see guys as attractive, they can act like super shy because they are. A lot of times beauty can be polarizing. The same thing happens for you. Like if you see a really beautiful woman, what's the first thing that happens? You get like that queasy feeling in your stomach, and a lot of times it's almost like you freeze. You freeze with almost like fear and like you're scared because beauty is just like polarizing. It can seem daunting at first. Women are no different, guys. Whenever they see a guy that's like really attractive, he's fit, he's jacked, he has a good face card, he's been putting in the work in the gym, he's been looks maxing, a lot of times these women just naturally are like frozen. The next way they act is sometimes they act disinterested. So, you know, for a guy that has it, you know, for a guy that's him, I'm sure you guys have probably noticed this. They can just act disinterested. It's like the guy that's like really, really attractive, she's gonna treat him like he's not there. She's gonna treat him like he's invisible. She's not even gonna look at him, or a lot of times not even give him time of day, not because she's not into him, not because she's not into you because you're an attractive man, but it's just like that's the front that she puts up because she doesn't want to make it easy for you. She doesn't want to make it seem like she actually likes you. Like, you guys know women, they're not like linear creatures. They're not gonna just show their true colors off the rip. She's not gonna make it easy for you to know that she actually likes you. And then the last step, you guys have probably seen this before too, she's gonna act downright mean. A lot of times women in your life, I remember I used to work at this bar in downtown LA, and so many of the girls there were just like, they seemed so unpleasant, they would seem so mean to me. I was like, why do all these girls not like me? Lo and behold, as I got into working in that bar, like after like 2 or 3 years, not to say anything, but I was, you know, with a couple of different other girls. So a lot of those same girls who were acting like they were mean to me, let's just say they weren't mean to me anymore after some time went on, because I found out these girls were just acting like that. They actually liked me the whole time, and I just had to do my thing to, you know, break through those walls and kind of get past like that initial standoffishness that they have. Like, you guys have seen this. Even children will do this. Elementary school, kindergarten, first grade, what happens? It's like kids are on the playground. The girl is being really mean to the boy. She's pushing him. She's punching him, making fun of him. All the time, that little girl got a crush on that little boy. It's like this happens literally since like the beginning of when we're really young kids. So it's no different when we get older. So here are some of the ways that women are gonna act around you when you, as an attractive man, are around them. First off, they're gonna act super shy. Like, they'll be super shy, but they'll be social enough to not be awkward. So these girls are gonna be really quiet. They're not gonna be saying too much. They're not gonna be doing too much around you, but they're gonna also try not to, they're gonna be social enough so that it's just not super awkward, but they'll really be like quiet, not saying too much. Second, these girls will go out of their way to act like they don't like you, but just because they like you so much. So for example, if you're like, I don't know, if you're at work and there's a girl there that actually really likes you, say if you're like walking by and she could like keep the door open for you, she'll deliberately like not hold it or actually close it on you, or maybe she'll actually be talking about you behind your back. This used to happen to me at many different bar jobs that I've worked around Los Angeles. It's like this girl will actually be talking about me. Different girls will be talking about me like, oh, Alton thinks he's this, Alton thinks he's that. The whole time they actually are just like wanting you. They actually just like you, so they're just gonna be talking about you, but in reality they want to be with you. Number 3, if a girl really likes you and you're talking to her, like, you know, if she's not being mean or acting disinterested, a lot of times they'll just be talking random BS. So what I mean by this is like you're talking to her and she's going to be bringing up the randomest things. She's going to bring up, oh, the weather today is so crazy, or, oh, did you see the Super Bowl performance? What did you think of it? Oh, my car didn't start this morning and it was wild. It's like a lot of times when women are nervous, they'll just yap. They'll be talking about a lot of different things just because they don't want it to be awkward. It's almost like, for example, if you liked a girl and she was just really quiet around you, what a lot of guys will do is they'll try to act like super macho man, just like they don't want there to be a lull in the conversation. So they'll just keep talking and talking and talking as a way to kind of make up for, like, they just don't want the other person to be uncomfortable. So they just want to keep talking. Women do the same thing with you. They don't want you to feel awkward. They don't want you to feel uncomfortable sometimes. So a lot of times they'll just keep yapping because they don't want it to seem awkward in the conversation. In these situations though, you actually want to be the one who's more stoic and actually quiet. A lot of times with women, guys, what I'll do is I'll intentionally kind of make them nervous. So what I'll do is in conversations with women, I'll just be silent. I'll just stop talking and just kind of like have there be a couple seconds of silence, and you'd be surprised what happens in these situations, guys. A lot of times people are not comfortable with silence. Like that's why everybody says, oh, it's awkward silence. Silences don't have to be awkward. You can be very much like enjoying a conversation and still be comfortable and just not having to say anything. But a lot of times in these situations, the other person, so in the situation scenario, the woman, she'll actually be nervous from you just being quiet and just like looking at her, holding eye contact. A lot of times they'll just get nervous and they'll start stumbling over their words. Oh my God, what's going through his head? I gotta find something to say and not make it awkward. And in these moments, guys, just really hold frame, because again, a lot of times people in general, but especially women, they're gonna be a little bit kind of thrown off by this move, but it's actually very good. The fourth thing women who are into very attractive men, what they'll do is that they're not gonna make eye contact. So if you're talking to her, she's not gonna be looking at you, or you'll be talking to her and she'll just constantly be looking away because again, guys, she's nervous. She's like a little bit intimidated. She likes you. And it can be hard to hold eye contact with people that we like at times. Or what they'll also do in addition to this is they'll make eye contact with you, but when you're not watching. So it's like when you're like far away from a girl and you kind of see her eyeing you from like down the way, but then when you walk and you get closer to her and the point where you guys actually cross paths, she'll like immediately just like look away, or like she'll turn away and not look at you. She won't hold eye contact. It's like, damn, you were peeping me from all the way back there. What happened when I got up next to you? Why are you looking away? It's like, that's what they'll do, guys, if they're actually into you, because again, they're nervous. They're attracted to you, so they're gonna try to make it seem as if they're not. Now, all this can look annoying, or all this can feel annoying, guys, because it feels like they don't care. It looks like they don't care, but this is not the case, guys. It's like a lot of times women are creatures where they kind of play this cat and mouse game. And you'd be surprised, the girl that seems like she doesn't even care about you, the girl that seems like she couldn't give you the time of day, the girl who maybe is even being mean or hostile to you, I promise you guys, if you guys just hold frame, and if you are interested in that person, hold frame and actually kind of pursue them a little bit, because you'd be surprised. Guys, I promise you, especially with like bartending here in LA, so many girls that I thought were like, damn, she's like an asshole. She's being so mean to me. Why is she being so nasty? Man, God got them in a place where it wasn't like that anymore, let's just say. So just hold frame, guys. Push ahead, because you'd be very surprised. A lot of these girls are actually just in a weird way telling you that they like you, and you just have to be able to have the knowledge to be able to spot it and see it. So comment down below, have you guys experienced some of these things before? I think as attractive men, sometimes it can happen. You can think like, dang, how come these girls don't like me? How come nobody likes me? But that's not actually the case. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and turn on post notifications, because I do post videos every day. And if this video resonated with you, make sure you check out this video over here. I think that you like as well. I love you guys, and I'll speak with you very soon. I'll see you tomorrow.